Ok, seguimos acá. Busco una salida del estudio de TV. Caja de zapatos para guardar los objetos. Alan puede usarlos desde cualquier caja de zapatos en el lugar oscuro. Ah, salir, salir.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
A ver.
Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway.
Caldera
You
Street.
need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Subway Pass. ¿Tendrá saldo eso? Casey, iniciación 2. Ok. Qué bien se ve ese lugar, loco. Mirá todos los detalles que tiene.
I had to go there.
Toda la basura que hay tirada. ¿Qué dicen exactamente? Murderer Stalk Shadows. Sombras que stalkean. No me jodan, que no tengo nada. Soy un cirujano. ¿Por qué lo decía en inglés? Puedo usarlo, puedo usarlo. No, por favor. No me hagan el mal. Que no tengo linterna, no tengo nada. Ok, por ahí. Calculo que no se puede. Hay luces parpadeando. Acá hay luces que puedo robar.
Was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
Ah. Ok, Illumination. Cold Case de Alex Casey. Quédate ahí vos, no me toques. Supongo que mientras no las toque.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell?
What?
Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Okay.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
El señor Scratch mató gente y ahora escribió una novela en la que el personaje que Alan Wake creó está buscando a Alan Wake,
The manuscript contained the details
pensando
of the murders.
que es el señor Churridos.
Following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art?
What
Or
the
would
fuck?
he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Cuidado, Alex. Y sin la linterna se complica, ¿no? Bueno, yo voy a ver qué pasó.
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
Ok. Me llevo esta linterna por el momento. Y el revólver.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective.
Cold case.
I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows blocked my way.
¿Se rompió? Se mueren y ya está con la luz nomás, ok. Ok. No, la luz ya no sirve.
Fears faded out until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back.
Nodos de oscuridad. Ok. Fácil. Está bueno que ahora la linterna sea como 4 golpes, digamos.
I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
En vez de apuntar hasta que se apaguen, nomás le apretás un botón una vez y ya está. Ni idea de dónde estoy yendo, pero sigamos. In between Mr. Door.
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it. A phrase repeated over
Una
and over.
frase.
The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
No sé. Las palabras de poder se pueden usar para fortalecer a Wei. Axínalas en la sala de escritor. Ah. Palabras de lámpara. Son como las mejoras. Atracción restaura 5 cuando usa el potenciador de linterna con sombras hostiles. Voy a ver qué es esto. Esperemos que no sea donde tengo que ir y me pierda lo que hay en la otra puerta.
Hello? Oh.
Ah,
Hey, Alan?
hola.
Step on me.
¿Hola?
Sorry.
Este es el que desapareció.
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker.
Team Breaker.
We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
You're
Ok.
making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for.
Entiendo.
Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
Perfecto. ¿Quién es el hombre misterioso?
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew.
Ah, bueno, sí, pero
All I have is a name.
eso.
Warland Door.
The talk show host?
Warlendor, el negro.
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
Pero sí es... No sé, ese estaba en el primero, creo que no. No había nadie de color en el primero, era racista, clasista y xenófobo. Dame el mapa y esto.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just
¿Quién?
trying to make
¿Dónde?
sense of
¿Por qué?
things.
¿Causa? ¿Por qué yo?
Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Estaba en la morgue a punto de entregarle las pruebas al FBI. Dorme transportó hasta aquí, a esta realidad de sueños. ¿Por qué? Está re tranquilo el tipo. O sea, eso es lo que pasó, sí. La mujer pelirroja. Yo, pero no yo. otros que conozco y aún así son diferentes. Hechos, vacíos temporales, sin memoria, sueños, una abducción, alienígenas, ovnis, poliedros. Hasta ahora, siempre termino aquí y lo olvidaré cuando salga. La mujer pelirroja, ¿qué onda? ¿Es un personaje nuevo? Pues me acuerdo que la de Control, la protagonista no es pelirroja. Ah, estamos del otro lado. ¿Qué? ¡No! ¿Qué hacemos? Y este... fuera de ahí. Y esto estaba abierto de este lado, bien. Igual acá debe haber algo, ¿no? Find Alice, encuentra a Alice. Me gusta. Palabras de arma. 5 probabilidad de no gastar munición. Mira, lo voy a poner, ya está. Después aumenta a 10. Desaparece el camión. Y creo que podemos bajar.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
Ya me di cuenta. Chao. Perfecto.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
Ah, cierto. Pon la tarjeta del metro. Nice. Podemos volver a nuestra casita tranquilos. Caldera Station,
Something
nueva
about the
escena.
station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Acércate al eco desde un ángulo específico para alinearlo. Ah,
An FBI agent had come here before me on
Okay.
the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration.
nuevo elemento de la
Ghost of my
trama. Agente del
fictional
FBI
detective.
desaparecido.
A story thread I could use in my writing.
Descubriste tu primer elemento de la trama de un eco. Puedes reescribir la realidad para incluirlo en el tablero de la trama.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Lo atraparon. El rastro de sangre lleva hacia la oscuridad del túnel.
Things clicked into place.
Ah,
The story
tremendo.
rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Bien.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Ah, este túnel no lo vimos un poco cuando estábamos con Saga.
The blood trail continued deeper into the darkness.
Una escena del crimen, así nomás. Ok.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Alice. Antes que nada guardamos, ¿no?
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Encontraste una escena nueva. Va al tablero de la trama para reescribir la realidad del túnel derrumbado. Ok.
I had a new beat for the story.
El rastro de la gente desapareció aquí. Un fantasma. Bien.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit.
Es Thornton.
Day shift handling.
Mulligan.
What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Lo es, loco. Creo. No sé, capaz que el culto a mí no me hace nada. Capaz que son buenos
The
conmigo.
blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there. Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Ok, bancame un segundo. Primero quiero entrar acá. Ah, es un eco. Y no puedo volver atrás cuando robo esto. Ok, es que allá había un piso. Bueno, no sé.
Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. The Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Los voy a matar. Porque sí, porque no quiero que existan más, qué sé yo. Apague la linterna para no ser detectado. Ahora sí, estamos en el túnel. Tablero de la trama. Culto asesino que usaba estos túneles. What the fuck? Pero... Bueno. ¿Qué? Decime que es una animación random. Ah, sí, está bien, perfecto. Todo por abrir el modo mental ese. No sabía que me estaban siguiendo esas sombras de mierda. Decía apagar la linterna y no te detectan.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
Fuck.
The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
What the fuck. Entraré acá. ¿Es el tipo este?
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
¿Crees que es un sueño?
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world.
Ok, raro.
It's alternate realities, maybe.
Quizás.
But certain things don't change. Like Door.
El boceto me parece conocido.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that
Warlen Door.
he's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
¿Qué es este lugar? Un sueño, lo parece. Algo no real, ningún sitio. Un sitio. Todos los sitios. Cualquier sitio. Ahora Nueva York, pero no Nueva York. Un camino a otros lugares, un nexo. ¿Door es el portero o es que quiere llegar a alguna parte? Door, puerta, puerto, abrir, acceso, ventana. ¿Qué? Mátela. Mugroso. Sarnoso. Scratch. Ah. ¿Qué es esto? Mi caja de zapatos para guardar cosas.
I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
Ok. Lugares del crimen. You need help. Good luck. Ok. Necesitamos ayuda. Buena suerte.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Bueno, supongo que podemos
I
ponerlo
had
acá.
found another compelling location to use.
Gente del FBI. Ahí está.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Vamos a probar con culto asesino entonces. Y morir.
The scene here had changed.
Cambió bastante. ¿Qué es esto?
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car.
Ah,
An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
tranquilos, tranquilos. Tengo mi granada de luz, de poder mágico. Ole. Ahí está.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a
Charmen,
bit of a
portadores
ghost
de
story after
antorchas.
that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
En una de las escenas. Yo lo voy a usar acá.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Qué asco. Ok. Muy bonito todo.
None of this was real. It was
Re turbio.
fuck me.
¿Por qué tengo tantos signos de pregunta? Acá hay un signo de pregunta, por ejemplo. ¿Qué es este signo de pregunta? No hay nada. Viejo. No. Odio cómo se mueven así de la nada, boludo. Re difícil lo hace. Estar recargando y ver que te puedes spawnear ahí en toda la cara. En Night Springs. Luz. Antes de
My
eso...
path was blocked. I had to find a way through.
Necesito esta luz. Perfecto. Mueve algo. Se mueve algo. A ver ahora. Bien. Ingenioso. Initiation. La iniciación. A. Busca inspiración. Vamos a poner primero a la gente. Uf, acá terminó la gente. Vamos a poner el culto asesino. Vamos a poner portadores de antorcha. A ver qué hicieron.
The plot changes shake the world around me.
Turbios. Pero no pasó nada más. Vamos a probar con culto asesino.
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
Ah. ¿Hay gente? Sí.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
El escritor, no, de los últimos, la sombra velada, tercer ojo, proyecta la noche, es tu momento, cuando te vas. Escritor, la primera palabra, no, la última, y la sombra, ojo abierto, este es el momento ritual, tus amigos se encontrarán. No el escritor, la luz, sombra, escribir, guiar, encontrará. Como que el scratch es que tachó, es como que tachó las cosas que yo escribí para cambiar la historia o algo. Está como alterando mi manuscrito.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Ok, tenemos una nueva wea.
The plot element I found would drive the story.
Ritual de invocación. A ver.
This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
¿Invocaron al señor de Scratch? ¿O algo así? No, no tengo ni idea de qué pasó. Mierda, 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 mierda. ¿Y sin pilas cómo le hacemos? No le hacemos. Y punto. Sí, apago esto, a ver. Acá hay algo raro. Me meto acá adentro. Ok, acá voy a encontrar pilas. Agarra la pila. No, hijo de puta, te escuché. Ay, que te parió. La velocidad, viejo, aguantá. Traga pastilla, dale. Trate otra.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels.
Ah, ¿no?
Graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Esto está muy mal. Ok. Ok. Por acá. No, mentira, por acá no. No, listo, morimos. This is my last stand. No, pero no desperdicies bala con la única persona que le puedo pegar. Pilas necesarias. Los demás se fueron. No, viene gente. Dame una cutscene y no me rompas más los huevos. A ver, túnel derrumbado. Ritual de invocación. Cagamos.
The scene changed. The dark presence.
Ok. ¿Esta es la velocidad a la que corres? Buenísimo. Un homenaje al primer juego. Una referencia. Qué nostalgia. Dale. Métete a la luz. No podés.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Return Scratch. ¿Voy de nuevo para allá? Porque había un túnel todo turbio. Y ahí es el ritual, ¿no? Sí.
The tunnel was open.
Ok.
Shit.
Ok. Corre. Pero con ganas. Como si no hubieras pasado 13 años sentado en una silla, corre.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
¿Qué carajos? Sigo teniendo 5 balas. ¿Será que esto es lo que pasó antes y acá me voy a encontrar con Saga y después salir? ¿O qué está pasando? Se están solapeando las historias.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Ah, sí, mira.
An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Not Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home.
Bien.
Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow?
Después esto aparece en la playa.
Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice.
Ah.
It was out there. Waiting for me.
Ah, ok. Falta que vayamos ahí. Fin de la parte. Seguimos con un gordo desnudo enfrente. Parece ser, nada, el centro de la trama de todo Alan Wake. Raro, pero está bien.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
El escritor de la primera palabra, no el escritor de la última, con el terror de la luz y la sombra que proyecta, el tercer ojo abierto para proyectar la noche. Este es el momento de escribir. Este es el ritual, seré tu guía. Tus amigos se encontrarán con él cuando ya no estés. Ok. ¿A qué se refiere? Esa es la frase que dijo Thomas, es verdad. Thomas Zane. No sé si dijo todo esto Thomas Zane, suena muy extraño, me hubiera llamado la atención, pero sí dijo que al señor Scratch se lo iban a encontrar mis amigos. Pero lo impedimos, entre comillas. Sin embargo, es cierto que el señor Scratch mató un montón de gente antes.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, The violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence.
Overlapping.
Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Y tenemos que ir al hotel.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Me llaman.
Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Sí, me llaman.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
¿Quién es?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Sí.
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch.
Wait, hello?
No es el señor Chirrido, es el problema, es la presencia oscura en sí misma. Está alimentándose de Alan para escapar siendo Alan. Un Alan malvado. The Dark Place. La sesión de fotografía de Alice Wake. Una muestra de fotografía de Alice Wake. ¿Necesito la linterna para esto? No, ¿no? Ahí. ¿O no?
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see.
Porque estuvo en la oscuridad, ¿cierto?
She'd witnessed, and that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Ok. Al acecho. Iniciación 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Me tomo una foto. Ok.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
This is the door to my study. Where I wrote my
el
books.
estudio.
This symbol wasn't here before.
¿Qué es esto?
Alice's video camera.
Encontrar la tarjeta de memoria.
No memory card inside.
Ok, ya te ayudo, Alice. Video art doc en pantalla. Mult. Punto focal, lugar oscuro. Este no es el departamento donde estábamos, ¿verdad? ¿O sí? Ok, vamos a ver a Alice. Nada. ¿Hay agua en el piso? ¿Es agua? Sí. Agua de, no sé, un plato. Del vaso.
Alice.
Elige fotos para los afiches de exhibición. Ok.
This is a photo of Scratch.
Scratch.
How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Sí. Decía que tenía planeado ir a visitar a Alice, pero no estaba ni cerca de hacerlo. Solo lo pensaba. Parte 1. Parte 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
A ver. Vamos a ver. Alice.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me.
Tenía pasión por lo
Things
que
got
hacía.
complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault.
Ah, no recuerda todo.
Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent.
Sí, era el señor Chirridos.
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes.
Ah, sí
Now,
consiguió.
when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
What the fuck?
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
O sea, el señor Scratch solo venía y ya está. No le hizo nada.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
por Scratch. Se apropió de retorno de Partur. Lo reemplazó. ¿Por qué tan corto igual? Solo salí y me metí acá. Es como que el Alan Wake... O sea, Alan Wake estaba sentado creando una historia. En esa historia estaba él mismo, tipo American Nightmare. En un momento algo le pasó, el señor Chirrío lo atacó, lo que sea, se quedó con Departure y empezó a escribir él su propia historia. Pero el Alan Wake de la historia, de Alan Wake, seguía vivo. ¿Me entendés? Y su historia es lo que estamos viendo ahora. El Alan Wake escrito por Alan Wake es lo que estamos viendo ahora. Vuelve para encontrar que el verdadero Alan Wake está muerto. Y empezó a escribir la novela Iniciación. O sea, Alan Wake se escribe a sí mismo y no muere nunca, ¿me entendés? Eso es lo que yo entendí, no sé. Muy raro todo. Ok, ahora volvemos al presente, entre comillas. ¿Quién sabe?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake.
La cara
And
de
after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them
Scratch
crazy,
editó la novela, es su
bringing the Dark
editor.
Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
Claro, ahora se está
And
la
that dark
solapa.
presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mirá, pelearon contra un cadáver, así que no vengan a decir ahora como, señor, güey, me gustaría creerle, pero... Dale, a esta altura de la vida.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours.
Bien.
What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Entrevista a Alan Wake.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
La historia.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Lo bueno de esta modalidad de juego... todas las cosas que tengo. Lo bueno de esta modalidad de juego es que Saga es una investigadora del FBI, entonces quiere explicar, quiere que todo tenga sentido. Y quizás al final de Alan Wake todo vaya a tener más sentido. En forma de chirríos, la presencia oscura edita la historia de Wake. Ok, entonces esto va acá. Wake, chirridos y la presencia oscura son intercambiables. Sí. Wake, cuando la ficción se encuentra con el lugar oscuro, tiene el poder de modificar la realidad. La historia modifica la realidad un poco, el proceso es gradual. ¿Cómo detener a la historia? Wake dice que el chasqueador. Si no lo detenemos, Chirrío usará la historia para cambiar la realidad de forma permanente cuando comience el Festival del Venado. Otra realidad extraña, el lugar oscuro se fusionó con el nuestro. La solapa. Ok. ¿Escuchaste hablar sobre el culto? Sí, me interesa.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Ah, ok.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Perfiles, ahí está. Me parecía raro.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Tiene sentido.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Chirridos y Wake.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Y los cultistas podrían ser seguidores de Chirridos. Yes. Escondes páginas.
Okay. Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Las rompo. A ver.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Okay.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Tenemos que ir a Watery.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Desde ahora puedes cambiar entre las historias de Alan y Saga mediante el cubo en la sala de descanso del conserje. Juega en el orden que quieras. What? Ok. Cambiar la realidad. Ok, mira, no me voy a preguntar más nada. Okay.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Escribir objetivos. Bueno, vamos a escribir.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.